What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Two Straight Guys with Jaremi and Dawna.
And we're too. What is up with us today?
Go, what? What are we today?
Struggling.
I didn't put my mic on, so I was just talking to myself in that intro, but they didn't hear that.
Oh, we're just two straight guys struggling. I guess that's what we're gonna be. We're struggling.
Poor straight guys.
Struggle bussing.
The real struggle. How are you? How was your weekend?
Oh my gosh, my weekend was so great. I spent the day in San Francisco yesterday and I got to meet a very special someone. One of our mutual friends, Everdeen Jones, who is an incredible artist out in Rhode Island. He was in the Bay Area and we got to meet up and it was so cute.
I love that. 2023 is the year of meeting everyone's meeting.
It really is.
I love that.
And I'm so into it. It kind of makes me think like all the other people I want to schedule things with and come together. So it'll be fun.
When are you going to come to New York?
Yeah. Oh, I'm busy.
That's expensive. I think I'm probably one of the expensive ones out of the group. Unless...
Same, though.
Are you? Where you live?
It is expensive here.
For like a hotel?
Yeah, girl.
More than New York City.
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends.
Girl. No, girl.
I guess it depends on which hotel you're staying at.
So, you met Everdeen. That's exciting. I'm jealous. I want to see, which is really funny because out of everybody, I live the closest to Everdeen.
That's so funny.
I do.
And he flew all the way across the country to see me.
No, he didn't, girl. He was already in California.
I know, but...
But what you didn't tell people is that it was during Folsom.
Oh, yeah. So for those who don't know, in San Francisco every year there is what's called Folsom Street Fair, and it is like literally just like an entire festival like celebrating sex and all kinds of fun kinks and like a bunch of things. And I mean, Everdeen and I were trying to like actually go into the fair, but the line was so ridiculously long. We wound up smoking a joint beforehand and we were like, this line ain't happening. So we were just kind of like out about in the parameters and we saw a lot.
What'd you see? Anything exciting? Anyone excited?
Some whips, some dicks, all kinds of stuff.
I've never been to Folsom. I've wanted to go just so I want to see it. I want to see all this stuff happening. But is it just queer? Is it for everybody?
It really is for everybody. Yeah, because there's like, I mean, I even saw like we were walking behind like, I guess maybe I shouldn't assume, but what looked like a straight couple that were all decked out in their whips and stuff. And so yeah, I mean, there obviously is a lot of
Is it like secluded? Well, it has to be secluded, right? Because there's sexual acts happening. But like, do you pay to get into this?
And there's like a suggested donation, and so you don't like. It's just like nudity is allowed. You're not actually allowed to like have sex at the festival.
Oh, it happens.
But they have like a 3-strike
I've seen
rule.
The videos.
They have a 3-strike rule, according to the website.
I've seen the videos. Actually, my Twitter was full of it.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, my Twitter's full. I'm friends with a lot of people in like the like porn industry and sex workers and stuff like that. So and a lot of them went this weekend and we're having a blast. And I saw their videos. So yeah, but I've never been. But that's so funny that the first time you met Everdeen was going to be at Folsom.
Totally.
So what did you do instead?
That's what would happen. We wound up. Honestly, we did so much walking. We wound up just like walking to this other part of the city, and everybody needed to use the restroom, so we went into this Burger King. And this Burger King was like a hospital and a prison put together. Like it was like really long. It was like in a long unit. So you had to like walk super far to get to the actual counter. And there was like gray walls and like creepy fluorescent lights. And
were they remodeling?
No, it was just like creepy looking. And I mean, the unfortunate thing about San Francisco too is there's just like a bunch of like drug addicts everywhere and homeless people that were like zombies walking around. Like
Yeah.
Everdeen couldn't even get into the bathroom because there was someone in there for like multiple minutes, like
Yeah, it's pretty
10,
bad.
15
It's pretty
minutes.
bad there.
But
I don't even know what they do.
yeah.
I'm not familiar with San Francisco. I know that it's pretty bad there, but and a lot of people need assistance and help there. But I don't even know what their plan is there. I don't know what they do. But
Yeah. There's
actually,
something needs to happen.
that was the first place I saw someone intake through a needle
Mm,
drugs on the street. That was the first time I've ever seen that in my life. And that
yeah.
was just like, oh. And nobody did anything. I mean, I didn't do anything either, so I guess I'm guilty. But I didn't. Well, I don't. What do you do in that situation? I don't know what to do. So
Yeah.
I was flabbergasted.
We have a lot of that here where I live, even in my town, which is kind of weird. But like there were nights where Chris and I would be walking like to a friend's house for a party or something, and he lived on this creek, and we would walk through the creek to get to a friend's house, and there would be like 15 people all together,
In the
like
creek.
shooting up together. It's
Yeah,
so weird and it's
I
sad.
don't
It's
see a
like
lot of that here in New York.
we have a lot of it.
Yeah, no, it's sad. Yeah, no, it's bad. Um, but other than that,
But
I'm glad
yeah.
that you and Everdeen got to meet. That's exciting.
Yeah. It was really fun. And then I took him out to the wharf and we like watched the seals and there was this weird guy doing like an acrobatic show on the pier.
What did you get at Burger King, by the way?
I didn't order
You
anything.
guys didn't eat
He
anything?
no, but so he technically had to be a customer to use the restroom, so he bought a bottle of water.
I hate that. I mean, I get it, but I hate that.
Yeah.
Michael has to go to the bathroom all the time, no matter where we're out. I was like, oh my gosh. So and like if we order a coffee, because I always have my coffee when we're walking around New York. So if I have it, he gets one too, but he always has to go, and I'm just dreading it. But literally, we have to buy a coffee to go to the bathroom. He's gonna have to go again, so then we have to buy another coffee. So we're just constantly buying coffees. It's a lot. It's expensive. I'm like, just what is
That's how they
happening?
get you.
No, it's a lot.
I think
Yeah. Mhm.
they do it on purpose, I think.
Well, so I think we kind of have it down to where all the free the free restrooms are. A lot of Target. So let's normally like we'll hit Target to Target to
Mm.
Target. But yeah, speaking of, Michael's out shopping right now for wedding stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I was supposed to go after the
congratulations.
podcast.
Just kidding.
Oh, me and him? No, y'all, we already had this conversation. I want nothing to do with y'all's weddings. Nothing.
Kidding.
Oh my God. You know what? Rachel, she came over. Um, she looked great. It was fine, but she had this thing, and it was honestly stressing me out to where I was gonna have like a little breakdown, and I was so stressed. Meanwhile, I'm getting texts from people that was just stressing me out even more, and I'm just like, shh, everybody, shut the fuck up. It was so much. But I'm doing her hair, and she has this like half up, half down. It's like like twisted, and then it comes to like a little pony, but basically so where the veil, clips in, but like
Uh-huh.
like the messy, wispy little twist, and then you can
Whimsical.
yeah, you can like pull pieces out. Well, her mother-in-law gave her this bracelet, but she didn't want to wear the bracelet as a bracelet. So she was like, I figured it just reminded like back in my drag queen days. It reminded me, she's like, can we just break it up and put it in my hair or something? Which is what I used to do. I used to break jewelry up all the time and make bigger jewelry or something out of broken jewelry. Like if I broke anything, we never threw it away. I had a whole bag of jewelry that was broken because I was like, no, what? We'll save it. We'll use it for something later. And we did. We always did. So she had this thing, but because your hair is already messy, I feel like people that they don't people that do that hairstyle would know this, but like it's easy. It's hard to make it look like an organized, beautiful mess because
Mm.
then it can look messy really quick. And
Yeah.
because this bracelet is a bracelet and it's not made for the hair, we had to like finagle it so that way it would go into the hair, but it was snatching little pieces that didn't make it look like it was beautifully. I was so frustrated. I like literally did her hair like 5 times in a row, and I had to keep taking it out, retwist it, put it back in, try to maneuver the thing. Ugly. Take it out. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Then I was like, look, Rachel. I was like, I know your hopes and dreams are to wear this damn bracelet in your hair, but it is not happening unless I break this
Not.
shit and redo it. So I talked her in. She said we could break it in the beginning. Like she said we could, and then magically it wasn't like that, and then now it is. Now we're back. But I'm gonna break it and make it into like an actual brooch, like a hair clip, so like something that I can just like easily pin in there on the top and not weave it in the little curls, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. It's gonna be
It was
great.
so stressful. And we finally did her makeup, so when she would pick out colors, I do makeup, so I know what the color is gonna look like on the skin. And she's
Mhm.
very fair, and she wanted like a real natural, just a natural makeup pretty look, you know what I mean? And with browns and neutral tones and stuff, or neutral colors. Well, she wanted pink in there and gold because her colors are kind of pink, and she like her ring I think is like rose gold. So she wanted all these
Mhm.
colors, and I was like, you're too white for this, gold girl. Like, I was like, it's not good for your skin color. I was like, it's just not good. I was like, we gotta change this up. I was like, a champagne I think would be actually like prettier, and I was like, and it's
Ooh.
still in that realm. I was like, but she really wanted gold, and I was like, it looked cheap. And I was like, and
Mhm.
I feel like on gold, I was like, you either got to go all the way with her, or don't do it at all. And
Yeah.
yeah, I talked her into the champagne, and it was beautiful. It was so good. Oh, my screen just moved. It was beautiful, and we did it. It was so lovely.
I'm not surprised that it was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it was great. And then she's one of those. You don't wear lip stuff, do you? Besides maybe chapstick.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. So her lips are dry, and I told her this. And she loves to be out in the sun. Oh, I was doing her makeup. I was like, what is all this red happening right here? And she was like, I haven't been out in the sun, because I was told her, I was like, you better not be out in the sun, because I'm not putting makeup on peeliac, like, dried up
Mhm.
skin. And but there was something happening on there. I don't know if it was like a rash or she was just hot in the moment. It went away. But her lips were chapped, and I was like, if you don't fix these dry ass lips by the time we do your wedding, I swear. But she's one of those that likes to put, the girls that will just take whatever concealer they have on their hands and then just wipe it on their lips.
Huh?
Have you seen that? And it's like a bone nude lip, and
But
it's
that
just
was, like,
like
years
like
ago.
from 1995.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that to this day, and I was like, bitch, just put on a fucking
Oh.
clear nude gloss or something. What's wrong with you? I hate it so much, and she does this shit all the time. I'm like, your bone lips, man, what's happening over
Oh,
here?
okay, wait, actually, you saying lips is making me think of something, and maybe
Lips?
you know. Yes, that sounded weird,
Lips?
but lips.
Am I saying it weird?
No, it's just the topic. Okay, this is gonna make sense, but you probably know this, but is it true that your, like, perfect lip color is the same color as your nipple?
Oh, I've heard that. I think that's
Is
just
that
kind
a
of
thing?
like, what's perfect? Perfect is subjective, though.
That's fair.
Yeah, so no, I think it's just a cute little trend that's going on, but what color are my nipples?
Yeah, like, how do you even, like, find out?
I don't even know what color
Like,
my
you
nipples
just
are.
carry around a picture of your nipple or in the
My nipple
beauty
is very
store?
close to my actual lip color.
I feel like that's all I'm gonna think about now when I see people's lips.
A nipple on my mouth? Oh,
It's
that's
like,
weird.
this is what their nipple color is.
Yeah, that's kind of the color of my nipple. Oh, my
Huh.
headset just died. Um,
Oh.
yeah, so
While Jeremy figures that out,
carry on.
everyone drop a comment about what color your
What are your favorite makeup brands for lips? Did you ever used to wear lips? Like stuff?
um,
Do you ever have lips on your face, girl?
okay, you know what? I remember in general, no. I don't really like lip gloss. It gets sticky and weird. Chapstick is like safe. Um, I grew up in a Mary Kay household, so I had a lot of Mary Kay growing up
I'm
because of
gonna
my
need you to keep
mom.
talking, girl, until I switch my headset out. We're having technical difficulties, y'all. So Donna's actually talking to herself right this second.
This is very true. But you know, we're gonna keep it rolling. Jeremy's gonna have no idea that I just told his deepest, darkest secret to everyone listening. So it'll be great. Just he has no idea. Hello. Well, right? Does anyone in chat have a favorite lip stuff? Feel free to comment and let us know.
Donna's gonna talk to the chat for a bit because my headset died, and we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with this.
No worries.
Hold
Jeremy just
on,
needs a
I'm gonna
second
get
to
this to
switch over
work.
his
I
his
promise
new
you. I
one.
promise.
Oh,
You know what we're gonna do, y'all? We're gonna make this work by using a broken headset because
can you
the
hear now?
show must go on. Y'all are
You know
gonna
what?
laugh at this, y'all.
Oh no.
Look, they can't tell, right? You can't tell that this is broken.
Who can
Hopefully.
tell?
Hold on 1 second. Let me switch this.
Ah.
Okay.
Hey.
I could hear you. Okay. Oh my god, that stressed me out, y'all. I was like, all of my headsets are broken. They're all dead. What do
The
I
way
do?
you were legit rambling, trying to find every possible solution.
I'm okay. I'm not. I'm not even gonna, y'all. I need to do headsets, y'all. Everything these don't even hold. I don't know those headsets that they're like old headsets. They don't even like hold a charge. They hold it for like 2 seconds, and then I know when it's getting ready to go because it's like you start sounding like a robot. And I'm like, oh shit, here it happens. This headset broke on stream.
The
But she's
dangling
still working all
earpiece.
faithful over here. And
Oh
then
my
and then
god.
my earbuds wouldn't like connect because of the Bluetooth. Oh my god. Anyways, what's your favorite lip?
I told everyone to comment their nipple color in chat.
Oh god. No, you
I'm
didn't.
kidding. I'm
Oh.
kidding.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
All right, we're back.
Anyways.
Oh jeez. Yo, I was in a straight panic. Not straight. Two straight guys. Straight guy
Yeah.
panic.
Street guy panic.
Yeah, so she's really into that color or like dry lips. I was like, we're not doing that, girl. Then I did so. You know, like when you like in customer service, like if or for instance, like your parents used to, if you said you didn't like something, they said that they changed it, but in reality they didn't. But it's just the comforting, like knowing that they said they changed it. You're like, oh, okay, it's different. So she doesn't have an upper lip, y'all. She white. So she didn't have an upper lip. And so I drew, I drew her an upper lip. And then, but her bottom lip is nice. She has a really nice lip. And so I didn't want to do much to the lip. And so I like fake brushed that I was actually doing like putting stuff on her lip. So then when she looked at it, she was like, I don't know. I think that you outlined the lip at the too much on the bottom. I'm like, liar. And I was like, I didn't put shit on your lips. I was like, those are your lips. So she's like, oh, really? I was like, yes, girl. I was like, the only thing I drew on you was an upper lip. And I was like, that was it. So
damn.
yeah, because I knew what she was gonna say. I knew it. I was like, girl, I've known you for like almost 20 years now, girl. Like I've known you forever. Like
That's so funny.
yeah, it's but anyways, we got it.
Sneaky.
She looks beautiful. We got that
Can't wait to see.
hair. I know we have rehearsal on Thursday.
Oh.
That'll be easy.
Gotta practice.
Yeah, I have to do a speech too. I told you last week.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Excited
wing
to
it.
hear how that's gonna be.
It's gonna be nice, but I'm gonna wing it. Yeah.
Come from the heart. Yeah, it'll be great. Anyways.
Yeah. But again, yeah, I don't want to go to any other weddings ever. Ever. Even if like Michael and I decide that like since we never had a wedding, I don't know if we'd ever have one. I maybe we'd have like a party, like maybe we'll renew our vows type of situation, but that's obviously not till way later. But I think that would be the only thing. But it would only be like a party, like who's in New York City that want to come?
Around.
Yeah.
Random people on the street come over.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Hand out flyers.
We'll go to Timeout Cafe. There's 15 different restaurants. Y'all pick what you want. Go.
Wait, is that a place that's like a big co-op for restaurants and stuff? Is that
Timeout
what it
Cafe?
is?
Oh my god. So Timeout is Timeout Magazine. Do they have that over there? I don't know. I feel like it is maybe they have it in like other like LA maybe. I feel like there's Timeout LA as well, and I feel
Okay.
like it's a bit. Anyways, so yeah, there's this thing called Timeout Cafe. It's literally like I just have to walk across the cobblestone streets like Belle and go in there and order. But there's a bunch of different restaurants in there, and
Okay.
yeah, so like all the big like brick and mortar ones will come and put like, but not like franchises like McDonald's and Taco Bell, like not that shit, like restaurants in New York City. There's this place called Jacob's Pickles, which is all like soul food, and
Hmm.
it's still, yeah, there I have like the mashed potatoes and mac and cheese, and it's mm. There's this Middle Eastern place that has like this like curry cauliflower, like fried cauliflower nuggets, and it's, oh my god, it's so good.
That sounds good.
They have a place that does biscuits and gravy.
Ah,
Oh my
what?
god. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different places there. There's also a bar, so if you want to go get drinks and stuff there. And then like there is another restaurant outside that uh uh it's like a really fancy Italian restaurant
Hmm.
that you could go there, but and then on the other side there was this restaurant, but they actually went out of business. And I'm kind of glad, because when I went there they were rude, and it was so dark that like I couldn't see anything. I'm not
Oh.
kidding. I literally had my phone up to my like menu, and Michael's like, "Wow, we can't go anywhere. You're just never happy with the service." And I'm like, "What? I can't see." Like, what do you want me to
This
do?
mood lighting is really extreme.
Well, I heard that in restaurants they specifically put the lighting down low because it's like scientifically proven that at a lower light people eat faster.
What?
At a
Wait,
dimmer light, people
they
eat
eat
faster,
faster?
which is why most restaurants, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard from a few people.
Interesting.
I'm gonna
So
look
I would
this
think,
up.
like, eat faster so you get more turnover on tables, but I almost think if you eat too fast, then people don't wanna order more. Or wait, does that make sense?
People dining at dimly lit tables tend to eat. Oh, this one says slower. Oh, and they feel more content. That's what it is. My bad. So if you
Okay,
eat
yeah.
at a, yeah, that makes you just feel better. But I don't believe that. I feel like taste would be more important than the lights.
You just walk into a Taco Bell and the lights are off.
Yeah, I would know since Taco Bell. Yeah, while their food choices are
Interesting.
statistically less healthy, than they might have had the lighting been brighter, their meal is genuinely more intimate, which makes them enjoy it more.
Oh,
Order,
okay.
yeah, wow. Patrons consume 36% more calories during their meal in dimly lit settings,
Oh, great.
which is weird
That's
because McDonald's is bright. It's bright, bright.
not that Burger King I went to, though.
Yeah, I
It
don't know.
was
That sounds kind of sketchy, girl.
it was scary.
Wow. Well,
But
anyways, yeah, it was too dark. I couldn't see my food. And honestly, it was okay. It wasn't like the best, but it was okay. But the guy was just rude, didn't want to wait, and I'm like, "Well, I can't see, so you're gonna need to give me 30 minutes so I can see what this calligraphy is on this menu. If I can Da Vinci code this shit." Like, girl, I can't. Anyways,
crack the code. Oh my gosh.
so Michael and I don't really go out to eat.
So is this place, like, when you say restaurant, is it like the restaurant has its own seating? Or is it like a big place where, like,
Which one?
there's
The Timeout
communal
Cafe?
seating? Yeah.
Timeout Cafe is it's, think of it like a fancy food court.
Okay.
So there
We have
are,
something similar.
yeah, a lot of places. I mean, there's a few places in New York that do that. There's, I think it's called Turnstile. I believe that I could be really wrong with that, but it's in New York on like 52nd, around there, like 58th maybe, in the 50s. And it's the same thing, but it's in a subway, which is really cool. So it's like the
Ooh,
connection of the subway, and there's this whole shopping area. There's like, you can buy stuff there too, and you can eat there. There's Starbucks and all that if you need to get your coffee and run and place your order. But it's all down there, and yeah, I love it. I love those places.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's just really quick. Grab it and
Mm.
go. Very New York.
We don't got time.
I don't. I can eat and walk. Let's go. Hit it. So, but
What's the weirdest thing you've done on the go?
girl, you can't ask that on here. Back to Folsom, baby.
Hey.
The
Oh my
weirdest thing I've
gosh.
done on the go? I don't think it's appropriate for
That's okay.
for the podcast. I've done some things like food wise.
I just meant like, if you're like driving and doing your makeup, it wasn't supposed to be anything crazy.
You should not drive and do your makeup.
I never do.
Nothing that would put people in harm's way.
Okay, to be fair, I really only put on makeup at a stoplight.
You're such a liar. You just got called
I'm
out.
not kidding.
You're lying. You've literally
My makeup
called us
takes
on
me
the phone too while you're
because
driving.
I have Bluetooth in my car. I'm fine.
How do
I'm safe.
you, when you're in, like when I'm streaming and you're talking in chat and you're like, I'm driving. How are you doing that? You doing text to speech?
Yeah, because I'm safe.
You're lying. You're lying, girl.
No, I do message again when I'm at a stoplight, unless it's really important.
I tell people to get off the phone all the time. Like, don't talk to me until you get home.
But sometimes I just have really funny things to say, and I can't wait. It has to be said.
I can't. JR, which is one of our mutuals, and on our stream team and stuff, he called me. You know what? If people saw JR's messages to me, people would probably think something's on, like happening, because it's
Oh.
always like, "Hey, you up?" And it's always at like 2, 3 in the morning, but he just wants to play like Texas Chainsaw or something like that. But or if he's at a party, he knows that he could call me, and then I will stay on the phone like while he's driving, so that way he has company.
That's cute.
Yeah, but messages are
Well,
fun.
you usually are up, so that's why.
I've been going to bed quite early recently,
That's true. You didn't message me back last night, actually.
at 11 p.m. my time. I was tired.
Yeah.
I know. I stayed up a little bit after I did Ready Set Paint on Twitch yesterday, y'all. Which if you guys don't know what that is, we do like live makeup transformations. But it was actually, I think yesterday was probably the hardest one that I've done, because
It looked
oh,
amazing.
thank you. Thank you. But it wasn't what I wanted. I'll say that. I wanted to do other stuff, but it was actually really hard because of the white this time for some reason. And I don't know. I've had new lights since I've done my last Ready Set Paint. I also want to get a new camera and stuff too. But the light reflected off the white makeup and the white face so much that I had to dim it so that way people in the chat could see it. But when I tell you, it looked great on stream, but in person, it was just, I couldn't see anything. So it was really, really hard to do my makeup. And I was like, well, I'll redo it. But it was fun. I got to do it with Falafel Cosplays and Claros, and both are members of our stream team. And they're very talented people. But yeah,
Everyone's look was so cool.
no, it
What
was
a fun, yeah, what a fun concept. But I actually had a question. When you are like looking at a character for who you are thinking about cosplaying, is there like a starting point, or like what's like the first thing when you see someone and you're like, oh, is it like a structural thing? Is it like an art thing? Like,
What do you mean?
what
Like
is
when
it?
I pick a character, like I'm like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, when you decide you want to do it, like where does your brain go to, like the first kind of step in the process?
I'm huge on textures. So, and I've said this like when I've streamed and stuff too, like things like when I'm streaming, um it might sound silly to a lot of people, but I just love this type of little stuff. Like for instance, in Genshin Impact, when you're walking on the desert and you see the little footprints, or you can see the little sparkle in the granules of the sand, like I can see the texture of that, and like I could
Mhm.
feel it. Like I don't have to touch it, but I know what that feels like. So when I look at costumes and stuff, the first thing I think of is like, okay, what kind of materials can I use for this? So I will like nitpick and like go through every single picture that I can. I want to see the textures. I can feel the textures in like my head. But I love that. I don't like to order fabric online unless I know exactly what that fabric is. Like for instance, like lycra or like a pleather or something. I know what that's gonna feel like. I know what that's gonna look like when I get it. But a lot of times I like using like upholstery fabric, especially because it just looks rich. You know, it looks more
Mm.
luxe when you're sewing it. Um, but yeah, I did the Harry Potter series, and that one, oh gosh, I like. But we don't like J.K. Rowling, but I love that series meant so much to me because I put so much work. It was the most work I ever did in prosthetics and in costuming and like making sure that all the material looked exactly like a replica off the set. But Molly Les Sleepy, who's always in our chats and super supportive and always gifting and just super amazing, gifted me a like a behind the scenes book of Harry Potter. And
Mm.
it's so cool because you open it and you see all the fabric swatches, and they're like high quality, so like you could feel them, but they break down each character and what they were wearing and the beading and the stitching and like the buttons, and like that stuff fascinates me.
Wow.
It gets me excited.
That.
Yeah. And then like hair and
That's what
makeup
you said.
obviously,
Yeah.
but no, I want people to look at it and be like, is this from the movie? Like,
Yeah.
like I want them to like I want it to look expensive because like I know there's a joke. I know I started it, the Party City thing, but there's clearly a difference in buying shit at like Party City and Spirit Halloween and then like
Mhm.
someone actually in their craft making it. And so I want the pieces to tell a story. And I know that might sound cheesy, but it's just the artist in me that like yeah.
But it makes a big difference,
Yeah, no,
just
it
like you said.
does. When I for instance, like when I was judging cosplay, or I wasn't judging, I did one, but like when I was going reviewing through it, one of the things that I always looked for was like, could this be on camera right now? Like, if you
Mm.
photograph this right now, does it look like it was made like in a week, or does this look like it tells a story and like this is movie set ready? And some of them like really blew it out of the water. Like, it's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
Very
So I'm
cool.
excited for
E
Halloween because
I was gonna say, what's your next well,
I don't want
no
to say,
spoilers.
but I do. Halloween's gonna be fun, and there's gonna be some surprises in there. Halloween's gonna get people excited. I haven't
Oh,
really
I'm already
posted.
excited.
Yeah, no, I haven't really posted a lot of creative shit on my timeline, and I actually tweeted about it too. Like, I feel like I really the pandemic. Okay, this sounds bad, but like I feel like I really needed this pandemic. I needed this
The
not the
time, the
death and all
reset.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I needed this break, and the pandemic really helped me figure out like who I am, what circle I want to run in, what people deserve to be around me, and like
Mhm.
stuff like that. Um and I needed a break cuz I was burnt out from doing drag. Like I was
Yeah.
just so burnt out. Like I get to be this like I like being able to just sit back and play games and hang out with friends in a Discord call, and like I needed that. So,
Yeah.
but I'm ready. I'm ready to get back into creating and stuff. So,
Well, you've been hitting it off with a bang these last few looks,
yeah,
so, I'm excited to see what
I am.
the future holds.
Halloween's gonna be great.
We should do a,
No,
cosplay contest.
I'm just kidding. A two straight guys cosplay contest.
Could you imagine?
What would it be? What are we looking for? What would you look
Uh,
for? All right, Donna, here we go. All right,
no
uh, welcome our special guest judge here. First time ever judging anything with cosplay. Welcome, Donna Vibes Only. Donna! Hello, Donna. What are you looking for in today's contestant?
no, I was saying you and I have a
Oh,
contest.
girl, I mopped the floor with you. What you mean? That's not fair.
Um, we'll make it even somehow.
How? Here's a box of scrap paper.
Yeah, you get 1 toilet paper roll, and I have access to a million
I
crap.
love shit like that. I
Oh, yeah.
I really want to do a series where it's a just a cosplay on a dime, and I
Mm,
want to go to like the problem is that there's not many dollar stores around here anymore. Like a lot of them, because it's been gentrified over here, and they've been knocking all the places out and building high rises and stuff. But there used to be so many like 99 cent and up stores that you could go to
mhm.
and just. I mean, there's a Dollar Tree somewhere around, but I don't even think Dollar Tree's a dollar anymore. But I want to do a series where it is all made out of like cardboard or trash cans or balloons, whatever,
Yeah,
and make something really, really cool out of it. I think that'd be really, really fun.
unconventional kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
But and
Oh my god, how fun.
I used to love that shit too, like on Drag Race, but they don't do that on Drag Race anymore. But like the 99 cent challenge, okay, it's been years, y'all. I don't know what the requirements are, except Angel, who's on our stream team, is getting like a package ready for it, so he kind of told me like the gist of what they're looking for now, which is wild what they're looking for compared to when I went on. But they used to do like a dollar store challenge, and you had to make something cool out of unconventional materials, and they don't do that anymore because now it's not like that. It's about what can your team do for you,
Mm.
which
Who what can you afford? What right? I feel like a lot of people just, like, are buying their looks a lot
no, they
and
are.
taking them, which
I
is
mean,
fine. It ain't how it used to be.
Back in my day.
Oh my god, is that your designated Monday mug?
No, I had my Team Rocket last week.
Oh.
I don't. Michael brought me this, but look, I'm almost out of coffee. There's like a little bit in there.
I still have quite a bit of tea in here.
Yeah. What's your
Also,
say?
though,
Less fucking attitude, more fucking gratitude. Fuck off. I'm just
period.
kidding.
This is my mantra.
I love that. Well, okay, I don't need more mugs. I gotta be careful because I just know Molly's listening and will give. I'm gonna tomorrow there's gonna be a huge ass mug on there. You know what's funny? Molly got me this mug that I love. I love it so much, and I wish I could run and go get it. But it's a huge. It's Snorlax, the Pokemon, and
Ooh.
no, girl, it's big. It's like the size of a plantain. It holds
It's
a
a bowl.
whole. It holds a whole cup of coffee. But I want to
Ew.
use it as like a plantain and then put like a cactus or something. You know what I mean? Like a succulent in there, and then I think that'd be
Like,
really.
is there an oddish one? And you have the oddish
They do sell
sprout
oddish.
coming out of
They do
it?
sell oddish ones. They do sell Bulbasaur, Venusaur, and like.
So cute.
Hi, Chris.
Not Chris coming in live in the middle of the podcast.
That was actually
here.
terrifying. Everybody, that is Chris. That's.
I
the
stream
part.
from our bedroom, so he has to come and get some.
That was actually terrifying. I was like, Dawna, there's a man in your house.
There certainly is.
I wouldn't even know what to do in that situation. What if someone robbed you? What would I do?
What would you do if someone was robbing me?
Yeah, like how would I help you?
Call the police? I
And
don't
do
know.
what? There's a girl on the internet and a man is in her house.
Somebody watching this should know where I live, I think.
Oh my God.
Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. Actually, that's extreme doxing. Never mind. Okay. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There was actually one time where I was on a Zoom call and then I had an earthquake.
I want to be in an earthquake.
Come on over.
I do. I want to be in one. Not one that hurts people, not one that causes mass destruction. I just want to feel it tickle my toes.
Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We don't have control over how big they are.
No, I know. But like that's what I want. I've never experienced an earthquake. I've experienced a tornado.
Oh. I've been in like tornado warning areas, but not actually like during one.
I remember as a kid, I lived in a mobile home park, and I remember there was a tornado that came, and the whole house was just like shaking. And I remember, which is kind of stupid now that I'm thinking about it. You shouldn't do this, but I remember my dad going up to the windows and holding them so they wouldn't like blow away. But like now that I'm thinking about it as an adult, that's actually why would you do that? Like, let's go into the room and hide or something.
Yeah, like fuck the windows.
Because you know at the big front of the mobile home, like they have like the bay window thing.
Hmm.
That's what we had, and he was doing that. Now that I think, I had to be like 2, which isn't that wild that you can remember back that far?
Whoa.
And I'm 94, so
Back in 1800.
I remember literally I was 2 years old. I remember going, and the cops came. But in the same mobile home, I pulled up a chair. And I was able to, we stacked, it was me and my sister, and we were able to stack stuff to unlock the door so we could get out.
Whoa.
I know. And then people in the mobile home park brought us back to our parents. I remember that.
Probably because it was traumatizing.
No, I was fine. You know, it was traumatizing. Here, let's talk about trauma. So on my kneecap right here, you can't, I have shorts on, y'all, but okay. So on my kneecap, there's like a scar. You know what happened? So like my parents, it's no secret. My parents were I lived in a very abusive household. There was fighting all the time. It was really bad. But one time they got into a fight and my mom and dad were going at it. And my mom threw a glass at my dad, but she missed. So she didn't play sports in the family, but she threw a glass and missed, and it hit me, and so it cut my entire leg open, and I had to go to we didn't have a hospital close, so the closest thing to us was the fire department, and so I had to go to the fire department. And I remember they put me in like this huge metal basin like sink thing, and were like cleaning me up and everything, and I had to get stitches and everything. It was wild. I was like, I had to be like 4 years old or something. It was before I was in school. I remember that. And so what, pre-K's 4, I think. I think pre-K is like
Yeah.
4. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I had to be
Kindergarten's
around.
like 5.
Yeah, I had to be around 4 years old. Isn't that wild? And I still have it.
I just wanna know, like, when your mom was asked, like, what happened, what did she say?
I don't
Like,
remember. I don't remember. But I remember getting hit with the glass and it being cut open. Yeah.
wow, that's so weird. I actually have, like, something too when I was 2, which again, this is trauma maybe, which is why we can remember these things. But I have it's hard to know if it's, like, a memory or part of it is, like, it's a reoccurring dream I have all the time too, of the day my dad was taken to the hospital, and I remember, like, my mom, like, holding me in one arm and holding hands with my brother with her other hand and, like, watching him, like, being, like, gurneyed out of our house, and but I
Wait,
also,
can I
like
ask how he passed away?
from a brain tumor.
Oh, no, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so but, like, I kind of remember it from, like, different angles too. Like, I can, like, see it as a fly on the wall, and I can see it as,
You probably
like,
remember it. Yeah.
my tiny little baby eyes.
No, I think you'd probably remember
So,
that. Yeah.
it's hella weird,
Um,
but
I used to have a reoccurring dream where, well, because my dad was abusive, but I used to have I'm laughing at it, child abuse. So but I used to have this reoccurring dream. It was a nightmare, but it was always me, my mom, and my sister were in, again, a mobile home, and we were locked in this mobile home, and there was always somebody trying to kill us in the middle of the night. And I remember my mom would always like hide. There's always a dark figure coming for us. But I think it was my dad. I'm pretty sure it was my dad. And then it always ended with us jumping out the window to like save ourselves. And you know, like in a dream when you jump out the window and you just keep falling, like you wake up.
yeah.
It's that type of thing. And so I would always wake up. But it was the same dream all the time, all the time, all the time. I know it was my dad.
That
It
is
had to be my dad.
scary.
Right? I was
Yeah.
a kid. Yeah, I know. That's trauma.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna put some content warnings on these, videos today.
We're just talking about
Sorry
dreams.
for
We're
anyone.
fine. We're talking about dreams.
Um,
Yeah.
uh-huh,
We're
yeah.
not talking about
I love
what happened.
my dream is to have a glass
Can you
thrown at
imagine?
me.
Here is a list of things my father did.
Why toilet paper by your desk?
I used toilet paper for yesterday's makeup.
I'm like, "Jeremy, it's okay to leave the computer."
No, girl, I don't touch grass, but I do wipe my ass.
Hey, there you go.
That's what I do, girl.
That seat has a built-in bidet.
Let me tell you. Ew, can you imagine?
Oh my gosh. But actually speaking of, like, streaming, have y'all seen what the hell is going down with Kick? Oh
Oh, God.
my god. When you think it can't get any worse, it legitimately gets worse.
So do you know the whole story of
Um,
Kick, the incident?
I you probably know more than me, maybe.
So I know that they invited a sex worker over to the house,
Mhm.
but there was 2 people in. So the guy was recording them. Like, were they gonna do it on stream?
I don't know.
Because he was like aroused, and then and his little pinky thing was sticking up already, and then he's like kissing her and stuff on the couch, but then they had 2 people hiding in the other
Mhm.
rooms, and I don't know who was watching, but luckily somebody was watching, text messaged her and was like, hey, just so you know, you're on live and there's people hiding in the rooms right now, like, to get out. And then he tried to block the door so she couldn't get out.
Literally, that, like, freaked me out so bad, like, that could have escalated in a not good way. I mean, it already was awful, but
Like, if the cameras weren't on, just a horrible, shitty situation. But like, part of me is glad that the camera was on, because I don't feel like they would have done something. Who knows, actually? But I feel like I'm hoping that they wouldn't have done anything because the cameras are rolling. You know what I mean? And that would just get in trouble. But like, I mean, they still got in trouble. But
yeah.
this is what I'm gonna say. There's so many people, and I see all these Kick people, these pick me Kick bitches that are sitting there saying, oh, there's bad stuff everywhere, like, that's just what it is. Enough's enough. They're like, this doesn't have anything to do with you, why are you speaking on it? Because we're good human beings. So when you see someone in trouble and you see someone in need, then you sit there and you speak up. You don't just let it fall. You don't just let it slide by. You don't let people get hurt like that. Like, that's bullshit. So all these Kick people that are out there, just say that you're there for money. Say that you don't care about other people getting affected by things. Just say that you're there for money. I would respect you a whole lot more if that's what you were going to say. But don't sit there and try to preach to people that bad shit happens everywhere. Don't do it, because at the end of the day, that percentage that you're making on that website is still going to the pockets of the people that were doing that bad shit to that woman.
Yeah, they were literally in the chat, like, making jokes, the freaking owners of Kick or whoever. Like,
It's
like,
absolutely
what?
vile. So don't tell me, don't try to preach to me that Twitch has this stuff, or, you know, LiveSpace luckily has been absolutely wonderful and lovely and iconic and legendary. Thank you, LiveSpace.
Yay.
But that's not to say, like, if LiveSpace gets, you know, even bigger, will, you know, something happen on LiveSpace? And I truly believe that just in what we've done on LiveSpace so far, and the people that we've worked with that are working on LiveSpace, they would shut that shit down immediately.
Yeah.
I also think Twitch would do the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
For people to say like, oh, it got by, sure, things will get by on stream. It's live, so like, you know, like there's going to be a little bit of time to cut that off and to get rid of it. But it's how they responded afterwards that was even worse. Like, you didn't take any accountability. It's a shithole website. It's a shithole streaming service. And anybody that's going to try to sit there and stick up for them, like, girl, your morals are fucked. You have no integrity. You just care about money. And that's fine. Say that. I would rather you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Wow. Mic drop.
It pisses me off because, you know, there's a lot of people around that are on Kick that, like, I would consider them, I consider a lot to be a friend, but like, I know them really well and I've done stuff with them, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I didn't judge them when they went there. I'm like, fine, that's cool. I will not be going over there, so I will not be sharing my community and sending people your way. I just won't do it. But you can't go to bed at night and pretend like, oh, it's a safe space, I'm fine there. No, it's not. It's not a safe space. You're a liar. There's somebody actually that switched from Twitch to Kick, and the misogyny didn't bother them, the homophobia didn't bother them, transphobia, the bigotry, the racism, none of that bothered them. You know what I mean? But someone made a fat joke, and they didn't like the fat joke, and because they're a plus size person, they didn't like how that was, and so magically now they're like, oh, this is horrible. And I'm like, so you only cared when it applied to you, but you don't care about how it affects other people, and that to me tells me everything I need to know about you. And like,
Yeah.
I don't need that. I can't.
Bad vibes over there.
I kind of just stole that whole segment, just ranted. But
no, I mean, everything you said was extremely valid, and I hope that, you know, I hope that that girl who was in the video is like okay, and you know,
I wonder if she could sue them.
Probably. I mean, he got arrested, I think, technically.
I thought they said no one got arrested.
I don't know, or maybe someone was detained, but it is a form of sexual assault, so
And to do it without their consent, like,
yeah,
just disgusting. I remember the first time I went on there, they were basically like, they weren't having sex, but they were definitely doing a lot of dirty stuff on there. And it's ran by casino and gambling stuff. Kick is literally the place that everybody that got kicked off of Twitch went to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, you know, I do what you want, but don't come to us and tell us that, like, oh, there's good people everywhere. Oh, fuck out of here. I don't care to share my space anymore with people that are just shithole human beings.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't care. Although I will say, yesterday,
Oh, okay.
someone came into my chat while I was doing my makeup and was like, "Do you like riddles?" And I was like, "Saul?" I love Saul. No, my first thought was, okay, this is a troll, and they're getting ready to say something, so I had like mods on standby to ban them just in case they did. And they're like, "Let's play a game. You want to play a game?" And I was like, "What is this?"
Okay, Jigsaw.
Literally, but I was kind of excited because I love Saul, but like also I had mods on standby. But they did riddles for money. And they gave me riddles, and if I got the riddle right, they're like, here's the rules. I'll give you a riddle. You can either have a lifeline, which is someone in real life, or like someone on camera, so like Falafel and Claros, or you can just like in the game type of thing. I was like, all right, cool. So we did it, and then they tipped money, and I was like, when I got the answer right, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. You didn't need to do that. Like, that was really cool. And they're like, how about we double the prize then? And we went 3 rounds. I thought it was the coolest, funnest thing ever. I was like, oh my god, I love this. It was like,
Did you win?
yeah, we won everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Riddle King.
I did have help for every single one of them, but I did. Let me give you one of the riddles. Okay, one of the riddles was I can't think of it.
Well, we tried. I'll have to go back and watch your VOD.
It was like sparkling points thrusting down, sparkling spears shooting somewhere. It was like shooting far or something like that. Was the last
Girl,
one
what?
for the final. It ended up being icicles.
You know what's so weird? I literally was thinking icicles in my brain.
Were you?
I'm not kidding.
I was
I'm
thinking
not
shooting
kidding.
stars at first because it was like,
well, the pointing down part.
well, so when they said sparkling points thrusting down, all I could think of was points on a star and like they shoot down, you know what I mean? Like in the sky. And then they said, the other thing was that it said glistening points thrusting down, sparkling spears, something, but it ended up being icicles. Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Brilliant.
Michael was like, oh, sparkling spears that never rust.
Okay.
And so Michael came in the room and was like, it couldn't be a star because a star is technically made of metal shooting through the air. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
And stars don't really have points. They're just balls of
No, but it's a
gas.
riddle, girl. So you would think that's not true.
That a star is a ball of gas?
Like a shooting star in the sky is not always just a ball of gas.
Can we pretend that
Airplanes in the night sky. Oh my God. I want to play a game with you.
What?
A singing game.
Oh God.
It was all over TikTok. It's great. So I'm going to give you, we have to see how far we can go. All right. We got to got to keep going. All right. Spit it out. Whoever loses, can't give an answer loses.
What?
So
What
I'm
is
going to give
this?
you a word and one word, and you have to give me a song with that word.
Okay.
All right. And then once you get it, you'll give me one back and we keep going back and forth.
Okay.
But you better have an answer to your word.
Oh, like I can't just give you a random word. I have to know.
I mean, you got to know it too. You can't just give me one and be like, oh, I didn't know it either.
Which song has a xylophone in the title? Like,
I'm sure there's a Sesame Street song with that.
okay.
All right.
Wait, now I have to think of songs and words. Oh, I'm stressed.
Mm-hmm. You ready?
Okay. Uh-huh.
My first one is feet.
Um Yo, I have lost every single word out of my brain.
What?
Feet? I think of the movie Happy Feet. That's like the only thing I can even think of that has feet in the name. Or Jitterbug for some reason, but that's not even feet related. Bitch, I don't have an answer. Is there like a really obvious one?
So are you out?
Yeah.
I was thinking Destiny's Child. The shoes on my feet.
Oh, I was thinking, okay, so it's like any lyric of a song or not a song title?
No, any girl, what was the song you were thinking of? Because you don't have that either.
That's why I was having such a hard time because I couldn't think of a song title that had feet in it. Okay, it's just a line. It's just a line.
Yeah.
To us. Okay. That was a warm.
So should we
go?
Can
we have a redo?
Okay, I'll make it easy. Heart.
My heart will go on. Yeah.
What tune was that? What? That's a different melody.
It was the end of the chorus.
Oh, and then yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Okay. How about apple?
You have a song for Apple?
I sure do, bitch.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
That's the
club. Wait, is that how the song goes? Was that the song?
Yes.
I love it. Okay. Naughty.
Tonight I'll be a naughty girl.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay. How about No, what do I say? How about um a disco?
Disco. Disco Inferno. That one. Burn,
Ooh,
baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Yeah, that's it, right?
that would work.
What were you thinking?
I want to take a ride on your disco
Oh,
stick.
oh, I took it back. I took it back. Okay.
Oh.
Um, um,
Hmm.
Fly.
Fly like an eagle
Okay.
to the sea. What were
Okay.
you thinking?
I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. Yeah. Right.
Okay. How about Rose?
Rose. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Seal says ev- is it every rose has its thorn? Wait.
You're getting two songs mixed
Oh,
together.
is it not Seal?
Kissed by a rose.
A rose on a grave. Is that what it is? Is it on a grave?
Close enough. I think so.
And I'm
Yeah.
kissed by a rose on a grave.
Every rose has its thorn. That's what Seal says.
I'm taking that. I deserve that.
Oh my gosh, wait, this is fun. Okay.
Let's go with Black.
Wait.
I said that without getting a song.
Back in black.
Oh, I know one. What?
AC/DC Back in Black.
Oh, I was singing Back to Black by Amy Winehouse.
Oh.
Yeah. Right?
Oh my god. This is exhausting.
It kind of is, right? It's a lot. I actually thought we'd be out sooner than this. Technically, feet put her out.
Well, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't understand the game. How about I feel like I have to actually think of a song first, and then I just pick a word that's in the song that I know.
Yeah.
Body.
Get me body. Oh God. That. Wait, bodied or body?
Body. B-O-D-Y.
Body. But where is the body?
Whoa! That was not the place my brain went.
I'm gay, girl. All I was thinking of is Tu Wong Fu. They're like, and where is the body?
I'm gonna say that counts.
Does count. That's a song. God. A ball.
I keep on wanting to say like baller instead of ball. Oh no. I have to know. I have to know one. I have to know. No! Don't let ball be the one that I can't do.
I think I won.
Wait.
Gotta put a time on this.
Ball?
Ball.
Yo. I think I have reached my time limit.
She's out, y'all. I won.
Ball? Oh my god. I literally could only think of basketballs in my head.
Oh, that was fun. That was good.
Oh my god. I love it. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Period. Well, I think that ends this episode too. So yeah.
Excellent. We'll wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Thanks for an amazing day, everyone. Thanks for everyone for listening in. We appreciate you
Yeah,
being here.
I'm kind of out of breath.
You ended on a belter.
that was a lot for me. All right, y'all, that is it for this episode. Please like and follow and subscribe and all that good stuff on like YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok, also here on Live Space. Thank you guys for tuning in, but we'll be back next Monday. And I think next Monday we should officially start the sub challenge, so we could either do hot wings or, you know what we'll do? We'll put a poll. What do people want? Do they want hot wings first, or do they want a bake off?
Oh, okay.
We'll do that. Whatever.
I like that.
Yeah, and then once we hit the goal, but yeah, we will start it next Monday, y'all. So get ready for that. Woo. But thank you everybody for hanging out with us, and you guys have a wonderful day. All right, bye.
Ta-ta.